All right, hello Owen. So for this video lesson, we're going to go over the drums first and then the bass. So for the drums, we're doing MCR, The Sharpest Lives, and then for bass, we'll have two Blink songs since y'all are doing some Blink in that band. So to start off, some snare with the kick. Right hand, right foot. Do that for a little bit. Left hand, left foot. Both of them together. Just feet. Just hands. You just go back and forth with those. Let's start off. Actually, 4 hands, 2 feet. Always have to end with the bells there. So now let's get into the beginning here because we got quite a bit to go over. So at the very beginning, all you're doing is just kick with the hi-hat closed, left hand. Okay, so if you look right up here in the tab, there's an 8 kicks, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 3, 7, and that ends it right there. So right here, I just have 8 kicks until the open hi-hat right there. It'll be open hi-hat, closed, open. So it'll be 1, 2 kick, 3 kick, 4 kick, 5 kick, 8 kick, open, kick, open. And then you do after 4 more kicks. So after I'm counting it after that last open, the second open. That's where I feel that it starts over. So right here, we got kick, kick, kick. On the 4th kick after that second open, we do a little triplet. 4 and 5 on the 4th and 5th kick after that second open. We do triplet, triplet, kick, 7th kick, and now we do open, open. So before it was 8 kicks and then open, closed, open, but now we're doing 7 kicks, open, open. So how that first one, 8 kicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the 7 kicks with the 4 and 5 triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, open. And then we do that same thing that we just did. So triplets on 4 and 5, open after 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, so here's the last second open. So in this last part right here, if you can see, we got 1 kick, 2 kick, and then on the 3rd kick of the last one, that's when you start going open right there. And that's just listen to this song a few times just to see where it is. I know whenever I was tabbing this one out, that one confused me because I thought it was just a constant like after 8 kick open. But it's 8 and then 7, 7, and then after the 3rd, it's just all open hi-hat with the kick. So just give that a few listens. Start really slow. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just keep going, and then the other one, the 7 with the 4 and 5 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you do that twice, and at the very end, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's that whole intro there, slowly. So just do that one slowly and work with the speed. Here, after that 7th open, you go open, kick, snare, and then hi-hats, kick, snare. So we'll just do without the closed hi-hats, it's going to be like this. Yeah. So now with the hi-hats, and that one's a little confusing. And just those. So there's those open or the closed hi-hats. So that's a way to do it there. After you do that 5 times, you go here, and it's open. So it'll be just open, kick, snare, close. And then what you do after that, snare, hi-hat, and kick, to snare and low tom, so 4 times. Okay, so there's that. And the chorus, this one's easy. So the kick pattern. You repeat that, so one of those equals 2 measures there, 2 measures there, so that's twice, and then the third time is right there. After 3 times, so you're just alternating, and then there's a double kick right here, single kick, double, and then alternating right there, and then the kick at the very end. So you start with the crash right here. You go to the ride cymbal. So you see the ride with the kick. The snare by itself right here on this beat. Ride by itself, kick by itself. So these first, yeah, we'll go right here. So you see that ride with the kick. So kick by itself and then ride with the kick. So that was the first measure right here. Slowly. One more time. Okay, let's add the next part. So if you see the kick right here at the very end that we did on the first measure, there's a kick right after that. So it'll be that double right there. We'll go up to that snare. So what we have so far is that's all the blue right there. And then all we're missing is what's not in the blue. So it's ride, kick, ride with the snare, kick, crash with the snare, kick. So that full part. And then you go back into the how the chorus beat was going. And you just repeat that again. After that, at 108, crash. Crash with the kick, crash with the kick. And then you go back to the verse, pre-chorus, and chorus again. So everything we've done from the to the all of that, and then also back to the chorus. Back to that. And then right here at 2 minutes in the song, no kick. Guitar solo. You can see it's just a lot of that. Crash with the snare, hi-hat with the snare, 3 kicks, 207, and then it goes back to crashes after the hi-hat open, then it goes to crashes, crashes, all those X's, crashes with the kick. So just like a few listens, you can like figure out where everything goes, and it's just 1, 2, 3, kick. It'll start alternating at 2:14 in the song, right up here. So you can see crash to ride, crash, ride with the kicks in the middle. So it's just okay, and then right here at 2:20, what we have is the ride with the kick emphasized. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. So that's those 3, or those triplets right there, those 2 3s. After that, you go too high, too low to a catch crash with the kick. There's a little rest. It's the big fill into the chorus. You can either do it, it's like a triplet kind of fill with a ghost note on the first 3. That leads into the chorus. You can just play it all loud and powerful. So one more time with that fill slowly. So after the into the chorus. After that last chorus, at 2:48, you can hear a snare and low tom to kick back into the hi-hat with the snare. So oh yeah, and then there's also the crashes after those kicks. So see, after these 2 kicks right here, crash, and then back to the hi-hat right here, open. So it's like that goes on for a little bit. And then you go back to the crashes, crashes, crashes. Then you get this fill at 3 minutes. So all that is, it's kick, snare, snare, kick, snare high, low, low, kick, snare with the crash, kick, snare with the crash. And that's how it ends right there. Oh, zoomed in. Right there, it ends with the kick, snare and low tom, kick, kick with the crash. And that's how it ends. So just play with that one slowly, listen to that one. We'll go back over this one next week, and then also with more blink on the bass. So we'll have like 3 or 4 Blink songs to play on the bass next week, plus this song. So one more time with the major fill at 220. So it's after the snare and the ride. So it's right, left, left. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Crash with the kick. And then two triplet fills into the chorus. So there's that song. Just play that. The hardest part for me, I think, is that 8 kick to 7 kick with the triplets at 4 and 5. I think that one's the hardest. So yeah, just have fun with that one, and we'll go back over this one next week. Now on to the bass.
All right, hello Owen. So now we're on the bass. And remember finger picking now. Once you're ready good with the pick, let's just go all in with the finger picking. So now we'll get some Blink. So that one song that y'all were playing right here. So how you do that. 3rd fret, right here on the A string. And I have a 6th string, so might get a little confusing. So 3rd fret. So you hold that quarter note and then 8th notes. Drop down to the 3rd fret on the E string. Open on the A string. 1st fret. You do that for almost a full minute at the beginning. Just over and over again. On the chorus, right here. So how you do that? So you see those right there, those quarter notes, 8th notes, quarter notes. So you hold on to those. So it'll be like ba da 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 ba da da da. And then let me also do that second measure there, because instead of just going ba da ba da and then resting, that just goes on for a while. Ba da ba da ba da ba da. So let me just do those two. That's how that one would go. You do that same thing on the 3rd fret on the E string. All together. And now with this one, the open, you only do the quarter notes here and here. All of those are just 8th notes, so you just keep going. So open, bam. When you drop to the 1st fret, it's just quarter note on the first one. 6 8th notes, quarter, 8th notes. So it's like this. One more time. Full thing. Okay, after you do that once, here's the chorus, the same chorus, but part 2. So you see it's the same 3rd fret right there, same 3rd fret there, same open, but 1st fret, then you go to the 3rd fret instead of another. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. You go to the 3rd fret instead of just the 1st fret. Okay, so one more time on the repeat of the chorus. Okay, and then you go back to this main one. Okay, that goes on from 119 to 146. You go back to the chorus, and how you go to the 3rd fret on the repeat of the chorus. And then at 203 here, this is the only different thing now. So you go 3rd fret, 3rd to the 5th, 5th to the 7th, 7th to the 8th, back to 8 to the 3rd fret. So I do that one. Now I have to get to that 7, so I just went all the way to here. After that 7 by itself, so you go 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, 5. Back to the main groove right here, so 219 until the end. So one more time with that one. 3rd fret, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, 5. Accidentally disconnected myself. Okay. After that, I didn't realize I couldn't see the 1st fret of the bass because it's so long there. After that, now you end 237 with the 3rd note, 3rd fret right there. Okay, so now for pathetic, as you can see, it's the same quarter note and then 8th notes, quarter, 8th, and we're just going through 3 different frets right here, starting with the 6th fret, A string, six, 7, 7, 7. So you do that 3 times. On the 4th time, all you do is just the first 2 measures, the 6th fret and the 7th fret. So let's say we've done all 4 measures 3 times, then you just drop down, and then you go. Yeah, okay. And then here at 16 seconds, we start with 2 frets, and then we do 3, 3, 3, and then this one is linked with these 2, so it's really a 3, 3. That one's linked with these 2, 3, 3, and then one by itself that leads into the first 2. And how you do that one? Let's see. You repeat that 4 times, 35 seconds now. You drop down to the 4th fret, do that same pattern of like the 2 and then the triplet. All you're doing now is adding 2nd fret, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4th fret. Drop down to the 2nd fret right here and add those 2s there. So how that will sound. You can also try, instead of pointer, middle pointer, you can try ring middle pointer for the triplet. Something crazy there. So that's how that one more time with this one actually. So we have the 4. After that 2, 2, 2, 2, now 2 on the E string. Seventh fret. That's the part at 54 seconds that repeats 3 times. So it's the 6th and then 7th fret, 7th fret. After 3 times, just like the intro, you move on to just the first 2 measures. So just those first 2 measures, you just do that on the 4th time, and then you go back into the 7th fret. Nine. Four times, back to chorus 2 now. So in the chorus 1, you had the triplet kind of 7s. Now you do these long quarter notes, or 8th notes with the quarter notes at the beginning. You'll see there's a grouping, there's a grouping. So back to that 4th fret now. Oh, and also the 4th fret, those are also 8th, 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 8th. So okay, at 149, you go back to this, like we did in the intro and in the middle. So just the 6th fret. (203), same thing, 6th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret. And now, outro is pretty much like the chorus, the first one with we start with the 2 and then 3, 3, 3, 3, and then 2nd fret, 4 of those. So all the way until the end. So it is do 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 do. And the ending is just 2 2 2 on the A string. And that's that whole song right there. So both of those, Pathetic and this one right here. So have fun with that one, and also the drums. And we'll go over those next week, and then I'll have some more bass, blink bass. All right, so hopefully see you next week.